Thought it might be nice to get away from the others and not talk for a change.
So we are going to fight again?
Not exactly. You've proven you can handle yourself with a sword, Hunter. But a warrior's greatest weapon is their mind. Yoga requires discipline, balance, and control. 3 things I'm hoping you've got in spades. How about we grab a couple of mats and find out?
Agatha instructed me in multiple postures from the original sutras themselves. I would be happy to show you a few techniques.
Well, I didn't exactly learn my asanas from the mall, Hunter.
Okay, Blade. Let us do this.
Was hoping you'd say that. Now sit down, relax, empty your mind. Or as Magic likes to say, pretend you're Robbie.
I know it's not much of a consolation prize, but knowing you're still on our side makes me feel a lot better.
Howdy, partner. What's crackin'?
You seem quite brisk today.
Why shouldn't I be? Got a full 8 last night, just started a new supplement, and I've got a renewed outlook on my future.
I am glad to see you in high spirits.
Thanks. Although, I'm probably mostly just in a good mood because I started researching a new story.
A story?
I had this revelation. You know I'm a trained journalist. I get a thrill when I break open a big corporate conspiracy or report on a public good.
So, you want to do more reporting?
Yeah. We've been so busy fighting Lilin and vampires with a Y that I haven't had time. I'm feeling this itch in the back of my head telling me to get out there and dig up some dirt.
You have my blessing.
Ah, good. Because I've already started. I want to look into Dracula's history with the new breed vampires. What was his grand plan? How did he get into a feud with Mephisto? And is it true that a secret cabal of vampires controls the internet?
That all sounds interesting.
Probably shouldn't say anything more at this point. You never know who could be listening.
In the Abbey? No one can spy on us here.
Exactly. Wink, wink. Let's keep this between us, okay?
So, Eddie, I overheard what you said about the Dracula investigation.
Ah, crap. You're the last person I wanted to hear that.
Yeah, triple shot macchiato with oat milk and some of those thin dark chocolate shavings. Fair trade, of course. Make sure you're writing this down. No big deal if they don't have fair trade.
Is this a joke? This is a joke, right?
Caretaker told me to ask you if I needed anything.
I will definitely be bringing this up to her later. There are no Stark interns at the Abbey. We brew our own wicked potions around here.
I'll pay you. Okay, so my urgent issue. The reason I called you over here.
You said Hunter. I need help. It is urgent. Come here. Do not ask for a coffee.
Can you please get me a coffee? Okay, so that's 2 superhero strongholds Lilith's reduced.
I had one job, protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I failed.
What have you got for me, boss? Sometimes, I even impress myself. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. If you find more coil, send it my way.
Doctor Strange will shake this off. I'm sure he's seen worse.
Think Doctor Strange. Practice makes perfect.
I can already taste the blood. Awesome. Get
caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
I wish we had more time for pleasantries, but the prophecy draws nearer each day.
Good thing we've got her offspring on our side. Damn it, we needed that sanctum. Hello?
Hey kid, a mutual friend needs our help.
Logan? But how did you get...
I have my ways. Look, you want to help or not?
Depends on the friend.
Aurora Monroe.
Oh, of course. I'm free now.
Good. You know where to find us.
Where the trouble is.
Eliana, thank you for coming.
Aurora, you can always count on me.
A friendship for all seasons is a powerful thing. Thank the goddess for that. We miss you at the school. You are always welcome home.
I found my home with the Midnight Suns. But that does not mean I leave friends behind. What is the problem?
A year ago, the professor detected a mutant living here with dormant abilities. I met with her, a fierce young woman named Dahlia, and invited her to attend Xavier's school. She declined. The orphanage was all she knew. I came here today to see if she had changed her mind, but according to the orphanage, she disappeared 3 months ago.
Let me guess. As soon as her powers manifested.
It's my fault. I didn't want to push her, to take her away from the only place she felt safe. I thought she could hide in plain sight a bit longer. I was wrong.
You did what you thought was right. As you always do.
Dahlia would never harm another person. And now she slipped through the cracks. Another ghost in the wind.
This city is not kind to its ghosts.
Especially not when it's infested with vampires.
That's why we're gonna find her before they do.
They already found us.
Protect the children, at any cost. As if preying on the innocent wasn't enough for them. They come for the most vulnerable.
I would call them cowards, but they are just mindless scavengers looking for an easy meal.
Ah, Logan. Together again. Just like old times. Face your end!
That will do. It was your time.
Brace yourself!
As they say, it gets the job done.
The end comes for us all, eventually. should have been more vigilant. Dahlia was on her own here, alone with her burgeoning abilities.
There was only so much you could do. Think how many mutants have faced the same difficulties.
All of them.
It seems a requirement of our upgrade.
It falls to us to ensure that doesn't happen. Not here, not anywhere.
Enjoy your rest. More than
Whatever gets the job done.
The forces.
That must have taken practice. It ain't even satisfying tearing these things apart. I can't tell if they even care.
They may not care, but whoever lords over these pitiful creatures will miss them.
They are probably making more as quickly as we end them.
You're just a ray of sunshine today, kid.
I am always a ray of sunshine, reflected into your eyes.
That's the magic I know.
This will have to do.
How long have you been waiting to do that? Done waiting.
Whatever works for you.
Look to the sky.
Very effective.
Too easy.
This vampire infestation couldn't have sprung up overnight. There are too many.
Graves usually has these things under control.
He seems to have fallen behind.
You can tell him yourself. I don't care to be glad.
Nice move, bub. Crude, but effective. Should do the trick. Kiss it. Maybe it's time you quit this racket.
At least we got here in time to protect the children.
Why bother protecting society's dregs? Hmm? It is beneath your stature.
Beneath me, all I see is you.
The new breed vampires are an evolution, just as mutants were before them. But vampires continue to grow. Mutants remain tethered to humanity. A broken branch on the evolutionary tree. These cast-offs are not your family. They are fuel. There is a food chain. And it is time we ate up. Surely you see it. Just as mutants push humanity ever closer to the ash heap, so too will this new breed. It is the natural order of this world.
There is nothing natural about what you've done.
Seeking to dominate humanity does not speak for us.
Ah, that is your mistake, not mine.
On the other one.
Good work.
Is it my turn now? About time.
Very effective. I'm right here.
We will never forsake her. No more wasted effort.
Got my attention.
Suffer.
It seems they have brought more friends.
If you were truly evolved, you would see how your actions against those who cannot defend themselves are misguided.
Oh. Shed a tear for their countless meals? Do they care about their meat?
One does not justify the other. Your mind is twisted.
Or maybe I am seeing things more.
Stay there. Still want a piece?
If you quit now.
There is nowhere to run.
You trifled with the wrong goddess.
We will not fail.
You're not the first to try that.
As she commands.
Your time is coming.
We're almost here. Hold position.
We will not allow you to spread this plague across the world.
My kind have little to fear from you. We are the future!
They're not scared yet. They better get... Nice move, bub. Whatever gets the...
They really want me gone. Their intentions haven't changed. The elements bow to me.
You would dare.
You attached to that blade.
As they say, it gets the job done.
Hope you're ready. Bring what you got.
Accept your fate!
My purpose is...
I'm used to standing alone.
As mutants, you should understand the struggle, my kind.
Prepare yourself. You were never my equal.
We prevail. For now. Drop! That was a quarter of my power. I'm glad the training stayed with you.
The danger room left an impression. As you did with Sin. She won't be back.
It's why she was here in the first place that concerns me.
Agreed. This is bigger than us. If we're going to take on Sin...
And find Dahlia.
We need reinforcements.
Most of the X-Men are off-planet dealing with the Shi'ar brood war.
Don't worry. The Midnight Suns will help.
Storm, is it?
Indeed. You must be the hunter. Magic told me about you.
Why does that make me nervous?
Nothing but good things, I promise. Thank you for welcoming me into your home. I must say, this place is unlike anything I've seen before. There is an air of mystery and wonder, but it feels welcoming and safe all at the same time. How curious.
The Abbey is special. It even holds secrets that I have not uncovered.
Sounds unique indeed. I can already see the similarities between here and Xavier's school. Speaking of, what do you think is the most interesting part of the Abbey?
Those who reside here make each day interesting and fresh.
Yes, the people are the lifeblood of a community. I can say the same for Xavier's school as well. The students are all colorful characters.
There's never a dull moment in these halls.
If there was ever silence, I would grow worried. Apologies. I have been dominating the conversation. Have you any questions for me?
I do not have any right now.
I'll be around if you change your mind. Thank you for offering your aid, Hunter. Our search for Dahlia cannot begin soon enough.
So, what do you think of Storm?
She seems promising.
Seems promising? She is one of 3 people I will follow into battle without question.
I did not realize how much you respected her.
She was my mentor. Of course I respected her. But it had to be earned first. Some leaders blather on to avoid making tough decisions. But not Storm.
She did not go into much detail about the extent of her powers, but they sound impressive.
Impressive? She is 100% grade A badass.
100 badasses. Got it.
Ah, you are hopeless.
I admire your
I can't imagine how Dr. Strange feels right now. I would like to offer my sympathies, but...
You do not wish to disturb him.
I'm sure he'd like to be with his own thoughts.
I am sure Dr. Strange would prefer to be alone right now.
With everything happening so quickly, I'm inclined to agree. I don't want to seem cold for not approaching him, though.
Everyone processes loss differently.
Maybe a little distance is the right call. Either way, I recognize how important it is to have a safe haven to return to.
Did the X-Men have a similar home?
We do. We've had several close calls, but there's still a place for us to return to. I don't want Steven to think I'm pitying him.
You are offering condolences to a friend who has lost their home. I think that is empathy.
You've got a point. I'll just need to choose my words carefully.
Do not worry. I do that every time I speak.
Maybe we can workshop something together. I appreciate your help, Hunter.
Glad to have... Anything else on your mind?
What do we know about the Lord of Vampires?
Honestly, if Blade didn't vouch for it, I wouldn't believe he existed.
He certainly does.
There's so much information about Dracula that it's hard to know what's fact and fiction. I wonder if he had a hand in that.
Why are Hydra soldiers willingly turning into vampires?
Define willingly. I think that's Sin's influence.
They must be extremely devoted to agree to such a change.
Or more terrified of what Sin will do if they don't. I wonder how becoming a bloodsucker mixes with the gamma serum already in their systems. I bet that's one hell of a hangover.
What do we know about Sin?
Apparently, she's a vampire. A vamp classic, not the new breed. That was news to me. Before that, S.H.I.E.L.D. knew her as a decently competent Hydra luminary. Sin always got a ton of leeway because she's Red Skull's grandkid.
Red Skull?
The yin to Steve's yang. Founded Hydra, fought on the wrong side of World War II, and had a nasty itch for world domination.
Do you think Sin could be working for my mother?
She and Faustus used to fight like a sack of rats. Whatever her game is, Hydra as a whole doesn't seem to be a part of it.
Thanks, Carol.
Sure thing.
On the bright side, Hunter, you didn't turn into a symbiote monster.
Okay, so that's 2 superhero strongholds Lilith's reduced to rubble, and now she's gone and really pissed me off.
Dr. Strange will shake this off. I'm sure he's seen word.
Found another artifact, Hunter? Protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I fail.
Hey, Hunter. This never gets old. How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's... How does this look? Later.
Time to take it to the next level.
Just give me a target.
I still say we should have built.
Maybe I'll teach you a thing.
Do your thing.
Damn it. We needed that sanctum.
Hello, Hunter. I hope you are well.
I was hoping to ask you some questions.
By all means, ask away.
I changed my mind.
The offer.
We've located a Hydra agent with an unusually high gamma signature, probably from working in close proximity to their recent experiments.
They're particularly fascinated with me.
If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
I was expecting a challenge. Now that was something.
So be it. You're just lucky I'm not ready to feed.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Now remember who started.
Why hasn't Blade dealt with you? Targeting systems active.
No one is to blame.
For the mother. have our father. Nothing to be concerned about here. It is our turn. You shouldn't have tried us.
I am impressed.
For the mother! Now!
You're not out of this yet.
I doubt this will take much longer.
The agent is making a break for it. Stop them!
We pick you.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards. That's clearly past.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings. Excellent work. But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off with their agents so easily. Stay alert.
Looks like they have got help.
We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
I'll make quick work of you.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
This won't take
Is that everyone? You have earned this.
Hail that!
A quick bite.
Did someone feel a breeze?
Nothing lost.
The advantage is mine.
You got off easy this time. Delicious.
What goes around comes around.
Is this a good use of our strength?
We should really talk about your hygiene sometime.
Looks like you've got the agent in custody. Better clear out before Hydra sends a search party.
I'm not used to seeing vampires in a chapel. Even Blade rarely comes here.
Naturally. Most vampires wouldn't be caught dead in a place like this.
I think you mean caught undead.
Yes, of course. Regardless, I am not like most vampires.
Because you're a living vampire?
Well, that's part of it. My powers come from a perversion of science, so I do not share the vampiric weaknesses. But our differences run deeper than that.
What do you mean?
Well, for starters, I do not abide by their foolish traditions. Most vampires are superstitious stooges, hissing at crosses and flinching whenever they feel a drop of water. I do not believe in many of the common dark magics. Most paranormal events can be explained through the magic of science.
You have seen Nico cast blood magic. Ileana was raised by demons, and you are currently standing in a pocket dimension.
Do you see me as a fool? I think you misunderstand my point. Even advanced technology looks like magic to those who do not understand it.
All right. Please explain.
As I see it, the universe is governed by fundamental rules like gravity and nuclear fusion. Science and magic are just two ways of tapping into and manipulating those rules. So, I'm not saying the paranormal world does not exist. I merely believe most people give it too much credence. In the end, science is more powerful than a spell.
Our foes are innumerable and supremely powerful. We need to use every tool at our disposal.
Ah, now I see why Blade is here. He is both creepy and a tool. Wait, please don't tell him I said that.
I do not understand. What does it mean to call someone a tool?
It is a compliment.
Ah, so you do not wish to let Blade know you hold him in high esteem?
Yes, exactly that.
Okay, so that's two
I had one job, protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I failed.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech. Don't forget to write.
Let's do this. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Hydra won't...
Let's see if you're as good.
See you around. This is emphatically terrible for our chance.
Any new leads? Central will crack the code.
Unbelievable. There really is nothing sacred to Lilith.
On the bright side, Hunter, you didn't turn into a symbiote monster.
Damn it. We needed that symptom. I'm here if you need me. Hunter, I've got some questions about vampires that I was hoping Blade could answer.
I have noticed you are very curious about Blade.
He's an interesting guy. Plus, we're both half human, half something else. We have common ground there. What do you think of him?
He is a man of action and follow-through. Caretaker trusts his judgment.
Yes, I get that intensity. I think there's more to Blade than he's letting on. But I'm glad he's on our side. End-of-the-world situations forge strong bonds. A half-vampire, a resurrected hunter, a half-alien.
Do not forget the guy whose head routinely catches on fire.
The Midnight Suns are one of the more colorful crews I've run with.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased. Mutants and humans alike. Disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now. Quickly! We must help them.
Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia.
I'm looking!
Me too. I just don't like what I see.
not last much longer at this rate.
First it was the children. Now it's the city's unhoused population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all.
And yet they're still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their name.
Now, truly, what did you expect, honestly? It is too late for you.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
An unexpected benefit.
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
The lack of empathy. During this time, society often turns its back on those who are different.
Those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all felt it in one way or another. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia.
I've been waiting.
As long as you don't start feeding right in front of me, we'll be fine.
You've left me. What a waste.
Join with me.
You're quite adept.
are being watched.
Let them watch. Give them no cause to fear us.
It's all right. You'll be as good as new.
Dahlia?
Aurora? What are you doing here?
I tried to find you at the orphanage, but...
But what?
It seemed you were in distress. I wanted to help.
I'm not the one who needs help. Look around you. I can do more here than wearing a fancy yellow suit. The Morlocks took me in. They just welcomed me into their family. But now someone is trying to tear our family apart.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. You say you're all about protecting mutants, but it's only the ones who live in that mansion. You don't even see people like us.
That's not true.
What happened here?
We were attacked by creatures. We don't know what they are or what they want. Most of us fled after the last attack. Some are too wounded to move. I just need more time to heal them.
What can we do?
You really want to help? Stop those things from killing my family.
If these vampires are truly stockpiling victims, there is something much greater at work here.
As if the torment of these people...
There always seems to be a darker purpose waiting to reveal itself.
At least it keeps us busy.
Now remember... Let's put it to good use. Nobody's to blame, but you... Don't cross my path again. Be my victim.
Death.
Your journey is over. Accept your defeat. Maybe now you will find peace. You will regret it.
On Vader, moving into position.
These Morlocks, they live here, beneath the city? Why have I not seen them before?
These sewers have been home to all kinds.
They've survived by avoiding unnecessary attention. And much like their counterparts on the surface, many people do not want to see them.
The modern world continues to surprise me. I expected
You're just lucky I'm not ready to feed. Now let that be a lesson to you.
myself every day. It is time.
This is what you came for.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
We must find these other victims Dahlia mentioned. Who knows what suffering they have experienced at the hands of these vampires?
There are endless tunnels here. It will not be easy.
Zeus himself would be impressed.
I call to the element.
Now that was something.
Don't get up, even if you can. It was your mistake in coming here.
The Morlocks may have grown accustomed to that place, but I wouldn't spend any more time down there than you have to.
I will stay here as long as
I would expect nothing less of you.
the end comes for us all eventually.
You were too weak for this fight.
I'm sure the Morlocks will be grateful, in their own quiet way.
Dahlia! It's over. You're safe.
Thank you, Aurora. And the rest of you. We're not used to people looking out for us.
Is there anything else we can do?
No, we'll be all right. I've healed the others. We'll move where they can't find us.
Dahlia, you don't have to be alone. The X-Men would welcome you.
Thanks, but I'm not alone. And I can't abandon my family for yours.
All right. And if you ever need me...
You'll be the first we call.
Goddess be with you. All of you.
Hunter, I have a favor to ask.
What do you need?
Storm seems off. I haven't seen her like this before. Can you speak with her?
Of course, but why me?
She respects you. And don't argue, I know this for a fact. She sees you as a peer, whereas I will always be her student. You may be able to reach her in a way I cannot.
All right, I will seek her out.
Thank you. Oh, and don't tell her I asked you to do this.
It's a relief to know Dahlia is safe. You were right about the Abbey being special. It's beautiful out here.
I like to come here when I am feeling down.
Subtlety is not your strong suit. You want to ask about Dahlia, yes?
Dahlia believes you only care about the X-Men who choose to join. Her words hurt you.
Not exactly, but they've left me to wonder. And the act of self-reflection is often uncomfortable.
I do not follow.
Her comment has caused me to think about how I treat my students. I don't think I choose favorites, but what if I do without realizing it? Regardless, I'm relieved to see her safe and happy with her found family. I'll keep worrying about her until the vampires are taken care of.
I relate. The Midnight Suns are my family, and I share the same concerns over their safety.
That almost sounds silly, worrying about people with powers. But I appreciate your words. It feels good to know I am not alone.
I think the fear is natural. Having abilities puts targets on our backs.
That is a good point.
Just because we are strong does not mean we are invincible.
Where were you when I was a teenager? That's what leadership is. Knowing when to step in and when to respect boundaries.
How do you know?
They'll straight up tell you. Or you'll just feel it.
Sounds complicated.
It gets easier with time. Thank you for coming to check on me, Hunter. Leaders often have to take these burdens on by themselves.
I am not a leader.
Oh, please. I call it like I see it. Days like today really make me want to take flight.
I did not know you were a pilot.
Not like that. I mean actually fly, like Captain Marvel. I used to spend a lot of time in the skies.
Have you ever hit a bird before?
Luckily, no. But now you've unlocked a new fear. Do you have any desire to fly?
I would love to be able to fly like you. The freedom must be exhilarating.
It is. Your head can literally be in the clouds. Although I don't recommend it. It's very cold.
I suppose watching you from the ground will have to do.
If it makes you feel any better, I've swallowed a bug once. Never again. Now I can't stop thinking about hitting a bird. Find me again. I enjoyed spending time with you, Hunter.
Dahlia's a good kid.
How did it go? Is she all right?
We talked. I think I was able to lift her spirits.
That is a relief.
It is sweet that you care for her.
Yes, yes. My heart of ice can melt on occasion.
Anything else on your mind?
Thanks.
Sure.
I was hoping we could get to know each other.
Of course. I am available to answer any questions.
So you're an open book, huh? You don't find it hard opening up to people?
I need to be approachable to build trust.
Be sure you don't give too much of yourself away in exchange.
It sounds like you are giving me a warning.
Some friendly advice, that's all.
May I ask you a question now?
By all means.
Your powers are unlike anything I have ever seen. It is incredible. Was it difficult honing them?
You flatter me. I've learned to control my powers, just like our colleagues in the Abbey. While my abilities are impressive, they can be strenuous.
How so?
Apologies, Hunter. That is something I'd like to keep to myself.
You do not feel relaxed enough around me yet.
I don't mean to offend. It's nothing personal against you.
I understand. We have plenty of time.
Technically, we're under impending pressure from an apocalypse, but correct. I think that's enough for now. Your patience will be rewarded, Hunter. Just not today. Can you believe?
So I know it's impolite to talk about the demon in the room, but let's talk about the demon in the room. I mean the one in the forge, specifically, not the others that haunt this place. Or my dreams.
Understood.
I know I said I was completely comfortable with that thing before, but I may have lied. Mainly because I thought it was listening.
A pity.
Say what now?
If anyone could unlock the true potential of the Forge, Caretaker and I were certain it would be the great Tony Stark.
Really?
Thankfully, we still have Doctor Strange.
I said the thing made me uncomfortable, not that I couldn't unlock it or whatever.
I am certain he would not be encumbered by such pedestrian concerns.
Well, uncomfortable is such a strong word. You know what? It was probably just allergies. Maybe the nice demon was just eating some strawberries, or wearing a wool sweater. Glad we could have this chat. Really eased my mind about everything. By the way, you don't happen to have a pen or a quill, do you? Just want to jot down a few last words in case I get swallowed up by a hellmouth while reaching for some pliers. Okay, so that's 2 superhero strongholds Lilith's reduced to rubble, and now she's gone and really pissed me off. Oh, you are gonna love this.
I had one job, protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I failed.
Give me a sec. Okay, so... Sometimes, I even impress myself. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Strange and Tony, time to take it to the next level.
Well, you know what they say?
Peace.
I'm sure you've heard the expression, getting a second wind, Hunter?
Second wind? Is it related to your powers?
No, but good guess. It's when you're able to continue doing something difficult after you've been tired.
Sounds very useful. What will you do with this new energy?
I'm going to keep tabs on Dahlia and the Morlocks. Make sure nothing else happens to them.
Is that what she wants?
She wants me to keep my distance. But I can look out for friends from afar. Apologies. Am I in your way?
Bye. Tell me you found something good. I asked Tony if he had any material on encryption, and he left me this pile of spellbooks. Something tells me Dr. Strange is probably Pick a bad guy. Any bad guy. See you soon.
The Sanctum has fallen.
Dr. Strange will shake this off. I'm sure he's seen worse.
Damn. What are we gonna do without the Sanctum?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Hunter, ever get the feeling like there's more going on that no one's telling you?
The sanctum's gone.
Back again. Later.
I guess.
Maybe you can give them a lesson they won't forget.
Oh, is that all?
You had your chance to escape.
You know, you're pretty good at this. Okay, that was awesome.
You were too weak for this fight.
You will obey.
Okay, I felt that one.
Going to have to fend off another attack from the Fallen. Lilith is relentless in her approach.
I've heard a great deal about Wanda, but now I finally see her power with my own eyes.
Your master must be so proud.
Welcome assistance.
Coming at you.
That won't make this easier for you.
Looks like it's up to me.
Join us.
Lose yourself in her. I am the instrument of her wrath.
The light will carry you onward.
Every little bit helps.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. You have earned this.
Mother, protect me.
This one's for you.
Leave some for the rest of us.
It's good to have friends.
I'll make quick work.
Still they persist.
This won't take long.
Ooh, I like it! Maybe, I don't know, you should have asked Lilith for cooler outfits? I'm on it! Ooh, that really looked like it hurt. Here we go!
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
So, I guess that means existential?
Okay, so that's 2 superhero strongholds Lilith. So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
Protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I failed.
See ya, Hunter.
An undeniable essence of power.
We are finally getting some decent tech down here. Got any blueprints for us?
Another tool in our fight against Lilith. Until next time.
Dr. Strange.
Time's wasting, Hunter. Order support group.
Why do you think vampire rhymes with...
All right, then.
On the bright side, Hunter, you didn't turn into a symbiote monster.
Damn it. We needed that sanctum. Hey, Hunter. Okay, Central. Work your magic. This intel is hot. We're ready to make... Stay out of trouble.
This is emphatically terrible for our chances against your mother.
Vampires hit the Morlocks again.
And Dahlia?
Taken.
So this is the part where we bring her back.
I thought you might take some convincing.
You had us at kill vampires.
By the goddess.
Sin's handiwork, no doubt. We should free them before they...
This city has had enough of Sin and her pets. She's long past due a reckoning.
Bad news. More on the way.
That is bad. For them.
Go after the ones holding the keys. Let's get these people out of here.
This is intolerable. Sin has gone too far.
Leave none of her new kin standing.
Look to the skies.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
The forces of nature inspire You trifled with the wrong goddess.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Payback's gonna be fun. More fuel for the fire.
As if the Morlocks have not endured enough scorn in this city.
Sin has proven herself willing to step on anyone to achieve her goals.
She'll get what's coming to her.
I will make sure of that.
It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation. It's on! Your mother.
No pain will shake our loyalty.
And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
Hydra!
They must really want to piss me off.
Cannot stop me like that.
How long has this been going on right under my nose?
We have had no shortage of distractions from my mother. This is not your fault.
Maybe not, but it sure does piss me off.
The advantage is mine.
Your fate was already sealed.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one.
Try something else. Your journey is over. You chose this path. Now you must follow it. We must work faster to free these people.
You're the heavy hitter. Throw a hurricane at him.
Can she really do that?
That should help.
There is no
Brace yourself.
We cannot possibly match your strength. All who serve Lilith will fall. Must help them.
The elements will never grow tired.
your end.
Hardly a scratch.
A feeble effort.
Reinforcements on approach.
I could use your aid.
It's the least I can do.
I appreciate your concern.
It's good to be back.
You had your chance to escape. Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing.
Lucky shot.
I am impressed. Lilith.
Guess it's on me now. We need to get it together here. Get some. These fanatics are always the same.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Your journey is over.
Watch close.
Brace yourself.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. You were too weak for this fight. No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Your mother abandons you.
Our numbers are over.
They bolster their numbers. As if the Morlocks have not endured enough scorn.
She's willing to step on anyone to achieve her goals.
She'll get what's coming to her.
I will make sure of that.
There is no way to run.
The end comes for us all eventually. The elements bow to me.
Oh, that easily.
That's one hell of a move.
Consider it done.
I like the way you move.
They insist on attacking me.
Additional Hydra forces en route. Get ready. How long has this been going on right under my nose?
We have had no shortage of distractions from my mother. This is not your fault.
Maybe not, but it sure does piss me off. Danke.
Return to the darkness. Are you prepared?
I am impressed.
By her command.
must work faster to free these people.
You're the heavy hitter. Throw a hurricane at me.
She wouldn't do that.
She can.
Ought to make things interesting. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama. Lucky shot.
There is.
Hydra doesn't know when to quit.
My patience is growing thin.
Looks like we're winning. You're done here.
You don't have to show off for me, Blade.
You asked for it.
A point. It was your mistake in coming here.
Watch me.
Behold the light's gift.
That should help.
We serve until the end. Payback's gonna be fun.
Reinforcements. Good. Everybody wants a piece of the Daywalker.
I call to the elements.
Now that was something. Welcome assistance.
They are...
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
Look to the sky.
Never seen that before.
Try something else. You chose this path. Now you must follow.
One of ours is down.
I'm Gonzo, responding.
Greater numbers will do you no good.
Lilith herself could not best us. What makes you think you will fare any better?
Maybe now you will find peace.
Did you miss me? Appreciate it.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall. Let us see if they have an answer for this. Return to your mother. We must help them. Going to ship you.
This is gonna get messy. I'm used to being outnumbered.
I feel surprisingly refreshed.
Time to get serious.
Vampires are not the only ones who should fear you.
Your fate was already sealed.
Let's do it! It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation. That's not supposed to hurt.
I will deliver you.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Walk in the light.
I needed that.
You had your chance. The forces of nature conspire against you.
How many times you gonna try that? help over there. More warm bodies on the way. The whole gang's here.
This is what you came for.
That's a neat trick. I think you got him. Maybe you should teach me that one. Payback's gonna be fun.
You trifled with the wrong goddess. Face your end.
That's a neat trick. I think you got him. Playtime. Give the mother my regards in hell. I'm on my own, just like the old days. Come get it. You kissed the mother with that mouth?